Day 37, Psalm 37. This is Monday of Holy Week, when we consider Jesus' journey to the cross and all that happened during the week. A passage in John's Gospel, chapter 12, tells us that 6 days before the Passover, Jesus went to Bethany to his friend Lazarus' house, where Mary anointed Jesus' feet with expensive perfume. There's a lot to think about this Holy Week, and Psalm 37 is a perfect place to start for meditation. It's a long psalm, 40 verses, so I'll just pick out a few to focus on now. First of all, verse 25 tells us about the author. Once I was young and now I am old, yet I've never seen the godly abandoned or their children begging for bread. The writer is older now and can draw on a lifetime of experience, and as a result, the psalm is very personal. It speaks to us as individuals rather than as a group. It is sometimes considered a wisdom psalm written from experience. The first few verses are reassuring. Don't worry about the wicked or envy those who do wrong, for like grass they will soon fade away, like spring flowers they will soon wither. Trust in the Lord and do good, then you will live safely in the land and prosper. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you your heart's desires. Commit everything you do to the Lord. Trust him and he will help you. And he goes on to verse 7. Be still in the presence of the Lord and wait patiently for him to act. These are words that are repeated often in verse and in hymns. Be still in the presence of the Lord and wait patiently for him to act. Personal prayer can be very difficult. Apart from finding or making time for it, words can be very hard to come. How can you put all your hopes and anxieties and dreams in a coherent way? How can you articulate even one of them? Of course, God is not worried about our imperfect words, no matter how confused they might be. But the psalmist here offers us an alternative approach. Forget about your words and listen again. Be still in the presence of the Lord and wait patiently for him to act. Prayer can be a time of being still and waiting for the presence of the Lord. Yes, just a time of quiet, away from the concerns of the present, can be a prayer in itself, even for a few minutes. Many of the verses in this long psalm express the hope and indeed the expectation that God will overcome the writer's foes, seen and unseen. We too have the expectation that God will give wisdom and insight into those who are working in the laboratories and hospitals of the world, and here in Ireland too, to find the right weapons to overcome the virus that is threatening us right now. At this time, in this Holy Week, the psalmist asks us in verse 34, put your hope in the Lord, travel steadily along his path. He will honour you by giving you the land. You will see the wicked destroyed. And the final two verses assures us. The Lord rescues the godly. He is their fortress in times of trouble. The Lord helps them, rescuing them from the wicked. He saves them, and they find shelter in him. Stay safe and God bless.